And today, our speaker is Kimberly Lindsey, who is our NEA Member Benefits representative. And there have been some updates to the website and what they're offering. And so we thought it would be good to bring Kim back and find out the latest about our member benefits and how we can save some money. And we just might be getting a little bit more in the near future, it sounded like from yesterday's legislative report. So, Kimberly, tell us how we can save some money.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me as always. And we do have a new program that I wanted to share with you guys. If you were at the annual meeting, I mentioned that there is a new program that we recently launched back in March, known as the NEA Shop and Dine program. So for those of you who do any online shopping, shopping in stores, or dining out. This is a program that will help you to save some additional, dollars when it comes to those types of activities. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen and sharing a video that I think will best kind of give a quick overview of the program, and then I'll kind of dive into some of the more details to help you better understand how you can actually take advantage of the program. So let me share my screen, and then we will. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, your NEA Member Benefits Guide, and I'm here to share brand new member benefits coming soon. You already know the NEA Travel Program has exclusive savings for educators on hotels, car rentals, cruises, resorts, flights, and guided tours. Now we're introducing the NEA Shop and Dine program that includes shopping discounts while earning instant cash back through shopper rewards, along with gift cards and local dining savings powered by restaurant.com. Amazing deals all in one place. Say hello to Shopper Rewards, your new way to turn everyday purchases into instant cash back. Click the Register Now button and start saving today. With Shopper, you get instant cash back at more than 300 retail, restaurant, and recreation brands nationwide. What's even better, your cash back is available immediately. No waiting, no receipts to verify, no problem. Save big on the brands and the experiences you love, and let your everyday purchases start paying you back. From groceries and dining to entertainment and travel, Shopper makes your everyday spending more rewarding. And that's just the beginning. With our new gift card program, you can gift more and spend less. Enjoy exclusive savings on top brands, perfect for sharing or treating yourself when travel isn't in the plans. Plus, with our new local dining savings, you can dine local and save big. Discover neighborhood favorites, taste local flavors, and enjoy exclusive restaurant.com deals made just for NEA members. Supporting local businesses while you treat yourself. Not enrolled yet? Start your journey today by going to NEAMB.com and click on the NEA Shop and Dine program to unlock your travel, shopping, and dining discounts. Thanks for being an NEA member, and happy shopping!
All right, so that hopefully gave you some information about the program, how you can, take advantage of the shop and dine. There are three components that I'm going to, again, walk us through. The first is, again, just the shopping aspect of it. The second is the dining, which is through restaurant.com. And then the third component is actual gift cards and how you can purchase those gift cards, and where you'll receive them, how you redeem them, etc. So oops, sorry about that. This is where you will actually find, or where you can actually find the shopping and dine area. If you go to the NEAMB.com website, you're going to look for shopping, and under the shopping tab is where you'll see, again, these three areas: the shopping rewards, restaurant savings, and gift cards. You can also find it in the main tab, of the very top of our website. It'll show you, it'll say exactly, shop and dine program, but this is the page that you'll actually land on. So when you get there, this is what it would look like. What I want to, I guess, also call out is that once you're on this page, as you heard through the video, we do have the travel program where you receive 1,000 travel dollars. Those travel dollars are now changing. We're changing the name, and they're now being called savings dollars. So those savings dollars can be used across the travel page as well as the shopping page. And so that's why what you see here, it all kind of falls in line with our travel platform because the provider is the same person, if that makes sense. So again, here's where you would go. You simply select whichever one you're interested in, and then you'd move forward. Now, when it comes to the shopper rewards area, here is where you can actually, I think people are going to see more instant cashback savings here. And that's simply because when you are, again, purchasing a shirt, a dress, some shoes, you can actually use this particular app, go into a store, and you'll see some instant cashback applied and put into what we are calling like an account for you, and that you can then actually use those same savings, the dollars that you save or the cash back that you would save immediately. So in the first image here where it says open app, you would actually, as you can see at the very top, it says $256.53. In this particular example, that is the cash back total that this person has been accumulating over time. So you can keep those dollars, like I said, in an account itself, or you can, and just let them add up over time, or you can use them as you make purchases. Again, what's nice about, I think it is about the program, it is that it does provide you with some immediate savings as well as a value, and you can actually see it. You do have to download an app on your phone in order to take advantage of the shopping or the shopper rewards program. But once you do so, again, it allows you don't have to make all your purchases on the app itself. It does allow you to make purchases in store. So if we take a look at the second section here, shopper or shop merchants, on your phone, you'll see all the different merchants that pop up. You'll see the different offers that these particular merchants are providing you. And then when you go to make a purchase, and this is where it does get a little tricky, because if you're in the store and you want to make a purchase, you're at the checkout lane, you have your items, and we'll use PetSmart as the example since that one is here. You allow the checkout or the cashier to total up your amounts. But because you are using the app and you have the PetSmart merchant pulled up, as you can see, that would be, if you can look a little closer, it's 9.5 instant rewards percentage off of the reward. So on the purchase that you make, you're going to receive close to 10% back or even off of that purchase. So it works like this. They tell you what the amount is. You're going to put $25 in the total area. And when you show the cashier this code here, they're going to scan the code, but you're going to get 10% or 9.5% off of that particular purchase. And that savings is what's going to apply or show up in that cashback section that's on that very first image where it says cashback, open the app. So if that makes sense, again, you're not going to receive any, dollars back in hand, but you're going to receive those dollars back in this particular platform that you can use later. Are there any questions about that? And if their hands are raised, maybe someone can let me know because I can't see when I'm presenting.
I have a question, Kim.
Sure.
How do you find the app? I'm looking on my app store and I don't see an NEA member benefits app.
Okay, very good question, and I'm glad you asked it because it is known as the Shopper Rewards, and it's SHOPR. So that's when you go to your app, that's what you want to look for. Your app store. And if you're doing it now, let me know if you see it or don't see it.
So it's just a shopper rewards app, SHOPR reward.
Correct.
Okay.
And then rewards.
Okay.
All right. The other thing to note is that on the app itself, when you log in for the first time, because you're going to pay through the app itself, right? You're not going to provide any cash to the cashier. You will either input into the app itself your debit card or a credit card. And I know some people get a little nervous when, you say, I got to put my, credit card in the app. But it is very secure. And this is the way in which, again, it's allowing you to keep everything in one area and allow you to pay for that particular item. If you want to use your credit card, instead of pulling out your credit card, you're just going to let the cashier scan the app. And then those funds will be taken from that purchase through the app itself. So it's similar, and I hate to use this word, but I'll say it anyway. It's like if you were to shop on Amazon, right? You're going to put your information into that particular system, and then those items would be charged to the card that you have on file. When you come to the app for the first time, you do not have to put your credit card information in. You do have to create a profile. But if you just wanted to go take a look around, kind of see what the app is all about, you don't have to put your any, financial information in at that particular time. But when you go to make a purchase, you'll have to do so. So that's why, we're asked to, and I see your hand raised. We have to remind folks that it's important to go ahead and fill it out, create the profile at the time that you open the app or download the app itself. Because when you go to use it later on, you'll have to take the time to, put your credit card or debit information in. Tama?
Yes. My question is, well, I downloaded the app and then I skipped the part about the account information.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to the next page, which is by continuing, you agree to our terms and privacy policy. And I put in my phone number and then I press get started and it said no account found. And my phone number wasn't recognized. So in order to use the app, I need an invitation from one of their clients. So what happens? How do I get around this, or what do I need to do?
All right, now that's a good question. I'm going to have to take that one down. Again, I said this is all new, right?
Yeah, same thing happened to me.
Interesting. They told us that you would be able to, and I'm going to look through some of my little FAQs here, but I don't think that was ever mentioned. So they're saying you need an invite. I'm writing this down. An invite from a partner.
Right.
And I guess okay. I'm gonna have
put
to
your
get
phone
back.
number in.
Right. Right. And that's what we were told. You put your phone number in so that they can at least identify you.
Kim, I'll send you a screenshot of what it looks like.
Okay, I appreciate that. And then I will send Levita an answer. That's all I got for you, everyone, at this particular time. I do apologize, but we're all going to learn together on this one.
Yeah, this app doesn't say anything about being associated with NEA. It's not blue or anything, it's orange. So I wonder if it's even
Exactly.
the right app.
So, you can't probably send you, if you want to send me the screenshot while we're online, maybe I can pull it up as we talk. But as you see on this particular image example here, you see it does say NEA member benefits at the very top.
Yeah, this one
Right.
doesn't.
So, right, it
That's
doesn't.
once
So,
that's once it's open, though, isn't it?
correct. It is once it's open because again, this particular shopper rewards is our partner. So once you get into the app itself, this is probably what it looks like. I did download it. I did put my information in, so that's probably why I didn't get the same message that you all got.
Well, I never got a screen where I could put it in. All I've got is the only screen I got was for phone number.
Oh, you didn't get the screen where you could create the profile and put your credit card information in?
It says I have to have I have to have an invitation.
Interesting. Even more. Is that what everyone else got?
I can't find the app.
That's exactly what I got on Android.
Okay, so and you can use it for both, Android and Apple devices. We'll get there. Let me continue on, and then we'll deal with how to actually download the app. I might have to come back to you guys or send you a, FAQ on the steps in which to, do so you can at least take a look at the page itself. All right, so the next area, so once you are actually the next component. So remember I said there are three components. The shopper, so that's the shopper rewards app is for shopping. Dining is different. As you recall, here you can actually select on restaurant savings. And so now we're going to talk about how you can actually download, or I shouldn't say download, but how you can actually purchase a restaurant.com certificate that then you can use in a restaurant of your choice. So once you, again, come back to the site, you select restaurant savings. Here is where you will be able to check out some restaurants that, either you've been to before or ones you want to try. And if anyone has ever been to restaurant.com and downloaded a certificate, a dining certificate, it works in the same way. Yes, Tama?
Yes, I just went online to NEA Member Benefits, and after registering there, it does work with the app. It connects to the app.
Oh,
Okay, so tell me that again. So you went to
I
the
went to
website.
NEA Member Benefits, and then I clicked on cashback rewards when it says, let me see, let me back up a page here. Back up another page. I signed in, and then the save on everyday essentials with exclusive deals for everything. And then I clicked on, may I share my screen?
You sure can.
Mhm.
I was gonna
Talking this
say if
through.
you want to show us, right.
Okay. See, we gotta share. And it is this one. Okay, everyone see this now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, after signing into the to NEA Member Benefits, then I scrolled down and I looked at all of
Mm-hmm.
these and then start saving. And then it went to this page.
Mm-hmm.
Great, let's get started. So I chose cashback rewards.
Mm-hmm.
You have to choose one because it won't go anywhere if you don't.
Well, right.
And then I click continue. And then this comes up. This
Right.
is where it's shop our rewards. Then it's here, get the app. But before that, I clicked register now. And then it asked me well, I've already registered and it says my ID has already been used to create an account. And then it just went from there.
Okay, so then you went back to the App Store to get the app?
I had already downloaded the app on my
Oh,
phone,
right. Okay.
so it
So
should it should work now.
that's what I want to. Can you try it and see if you see that
Let me see.
NEAMB.com, logo at the top of the app?
See shop. Let me check the app. Okay. Oh, what I did when I went back and did this, and I had downloaded the app, it sends a password to your phone to confirm,
Right.
and then I will enter that and 848-878. Let me
And
see.
I'm
I'm
glad you
doing
said
this on.
that because that is that is the piece that I forgot. And I'm sorry about that. So that is
Mm-hmm.
so when it was saying you needed to be in an invite from a partner, the code that she's meant or referring to is your invitation, so to speak, right? So you come to this, like she said, you come to the site, you're gonna get the app. See, and yeah, this is what's on the system now is not how I actually downloaded my app and was able to get into the system. I mean, get into the shopper rewards, but this is probably how they made it easier for folks. So you come to the page, you get the app. That app and the connection from our page is your invitation, and then you will receive a text message because it was a text message, correct? With the
Yes, and
actual
it just
code. Right.
right on the phone, on
Right.
your phone.
On your
Once you
phone.
right.
Right.
And then you put in that, and then it comes to the next page on the phone, gives details, and it asks about birth date and gender. Those that they're required first name, last name, birthday, gender, and then you check your preferences and then save it.
Right. And that's creating your profile. And then from there,
Yes.
you should get the other
Uh,
pages about
uh,
the
I'm
fun,
going to
your
let me
credit card
see.
information.
I'm now going to see what happens next. When was I born? There we go. And this is they want to know everything except my blood type.
Of course.
Here we
Well,
go.
I appreciate you going to the web page itself because again, they are making changes when we again probably based on what members are saying when they're calling into our member services number. There's some confusion and they've probably made some updates to the actual landing page itself. So it sounds like it once you get onto our web page, as we just saw,
Hmm.
you're doing the cashback rewards as the option. You'll land on that page that tells you to log in and then get the app, and then you'll receive the password, which will come to you through a text message, and then you'll use that in order to actually complete the download of the app itself. Has anyone else tried that? Have you gone to the website? while
Yeah,
we've been on the
they
phone.
won't let you put your birth year in. I mean, you can sit here and tap 500 years to get back to our year, but
Oh, right.
the
Okay, so that's
birthday.
another. All right.
But
So I'll
it'll
just
take 26. I just said,
okay.
well, I'm born, I'm
I'm just
born
born
next
this
September.
year. Right, exactly.
Whatever.
And let's hope that when you do that, I'm gonna say we'll see if it actually takes, because it probably is going to try to find you in our system and connect
Mhm.
your membership record so
Well,
that
the
we know
birth
that
date
you're an
won't match
actual
then.
right, and it won't match. But we'll see what happens. That's what I would think should work.
Mhm.
Tama?
Yes, and it's Tama, long A. But
Tama, thank you.
okay, you're welcome. For the birth date, when the calendar comes up, then touch and hold the year in the upper left corner, and
Yeah.
then it will bring a list of years
Oh, okay.
forward and backward, and just go back to the year that you need, and then it will pull up the calendar for May of that year, and then you just go back and forth to find the month and date for your birthday. Did that work?
I was already ahead into my address and stuff because it let me go on with 26.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can try
Okay.
and go back.
All
My
right.
address is in and
So
I'm up to where I can save. So I assume it took 26 as my year.
as you all do that, I'm going to go ahead and jump back in just to talk about the dining through restaurant.com and how you can actually purchase those gift cards. Again, you come back to the site, you're going to click on dining or restaurants, and what you'll see is, again, this screen here where you can actually purchase different kind of, either a generic restaurant.com gift card, or you can actually purchase gift cards for specific restaurants. This particular example is showing just a generic card. And if you purchase the generic card here, when you then go to select an actual restaurant, you can use this restaurant.com certificate to purchase, again, another gift card, if that makes sense. So this is generic. Then you go to the actual restaurant on our website to purchase another gift card. But the reason why you would make this initial step is because you're purchasing this $25 restaurant.com gift card, if you look closely, for just $3.47. So this is where your $25 amount, you're going to only pay the $3 to spend $25. So then when you go over to an actual merchant or restaurant page, the gift card itself the value may be $15 and the amount could be $15. But because you have a $25 gift card that you only paid $3.47 for, you can purchase that same, $15, $25 gift card for less. Some restaurants do have features or specials where they too will reduce their card amounts. So again, a $15, $25, $50 card could be as low as what you see here as well, a $3.50 card itself. So that's where the savings that Member Benefits is able to provide to you can be used to save you money when you're, eating out and dining out. One thing to mention is that savings dollars, the ones that I told you about, the 1,000 savings dollars, they cannot be redeemed at restaurant.com, unfortunately. So the savings that you see will only be, it'll be in real value, but you won't be able to receive any additional or deeper discounts by using your savings dollars. And And you can, of course, use restaurant.com in any city that you may live in or travel to, because you're just going to simply put in the website itself, either a zip code where you currently live or where you may be visiting, and restaurants in that particular area will, populate, and they'll provide you with the different offers that are available at that particular time. So that one is pretty straightforward and pretty easy to use. Again, I like to definitely keep that in mind when I am traveling, because it's just a very easy way to, save some money using your member benefits. That you can either purchase the gift card before you travel and take it with you. It's not actually a physical gift card, but it is a certificate that you would print out and then take into the restaurant itself, or you can receive it, the certificate, via a text message that you would just show on your phone when you're in the restaurant. All right, our next section is all about gift cards. So gift cards are just like you would purchase any other gift card. You're going to purchase it through the site and possibly save some money. And you would go in like we showed you before, but this time you're going to select gift cards. You're going to simply browse all of the different gift card offers that are available and the merchants that are available, and then you make a selection. So as you can see here, there is a drop-down box that provides you with a list of all the different categories. It could be clothing, it could be, home furnishings, it could be home improvement, restaurants, as well as gift type places. So you can see here we have 1-800-Flowers. They do have gift.com. And then once you're here, you would then simply redeem or make the purchase for that particular card itself. So you select your preferred store, you enter the desired amount of the gift card itself, and as you can see, amounts vary anywhere between, depends on the merchant itself, but between $1 and probably up to $2,000, depending on the merchant. And then that would then take you to a secure checkout page where then you complete your order by entering, any necessary information. Here you'll see the savings on this $250 card is just $7. But again, depending on the time in which you are, time of year that you're making this particular purchase, or what the merchant is able to offer at that time, the savings amounts could be higher. There are ways for you to save for movie tickets. You can also use your, let's just say it's a store card. So if it was Macy's, you could, purchase it through your Macy's and still receive the savings, and also earn the points that you would typically earn from any, rewards type programs that a credit card company or a store actually offers. So in other words, you can double dip, if that makes sense, for both the shopper app as well as the gift cards. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is that there is a flyer that I plan to send out to share with you all, so that you can actually follow the step-by-step guide for shopping, dining, and gift cards. This is what the flyer actually looks like itself. And as you can see, it does, like I said, just gives you the, how it works, the 1, 2, 3 of how to kind of move through each particular area of the new Shop and Dine program. If you have any questions We do have a, our customer support area or our member services center. And that is the same number. It's our member advocacy center, and that's 1-800-637-4636. But those are the individuals who can, again, either walk you through how to make the purchase again, or just answer any questions, or if you find yourself at a point where you can't, move forward, and there may be a system glitch that you might find. That's another group that you can actually send those types of concerns to, so that we can find out exactly, where some of our pain points might be for this new program, so that we can help to improve it, make the, experience a lot easier for people to move through, because there are so many different components of it. It can get confusing, and sometimes the system in itself, the way in which we've created it, there may be, again, some areas that may have been overlooked. So I'm going to stop here and ask if there are any questions. I know
There's a
we might.
question in chat, Kim. Charlotte
Okay.
wants to know, she missed what to do when she gets the message, no account found, and you need an invitation from a client. She
Right.
missed
So,
that.
right. So what you want to do is go to our NEA MB, what we just figured out. Go to neamb.com. You want to go to the shopping discount area. And then from there, you're going to select cash back offers. I'm not sure if it says offers, but cash back. And then you'll land on the actual shopping page. And then you'll look for Shop and Dine from there. And then it'll take you to the page where it says register now and get the app. And once you
Thank
click
you.
there, right, you'll be able to kind of move forward from there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So I saw yes for the flyer. So
Kim, could you send that maybe as a JPEG and I could just insert it into Constant Contact and send it out to our members that way?
yep, I can do that. And who was saying that? Was that
Carol.
Carol? That's what I thought. Okay. Yep, I can do that. And
And the video will be
I
posted on our website, so you can share that with your members. June asked a copy of the PowerPoint, but I think the video, Kim's explanation of everything would be more meaningful to share with your members.
And I can also include the PowerPoint. I can save it as a PDF,
Okay,
Okay.
thank
and that
you.
way you can walk through it.
Okay,
I
thank you.
think
Great.
to your point, I think the audio will help only because we kind of learned some things along the way ourselves.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and maybe what I can do is also provide some screenshots of what they will see on our web page. And then
Great.
I'll put
Thank
that
you.
into a new PowerPoint. Any other questions?
This point of information, I went all the way out and then clicked on the logo on my phone and it took me right to the account. So it did work. The whole
It did
circle
work.
worked.
Perfect. I appreciate that confirmation. And so it appears, like I said, that it's easier to go through our web page in order to get to the app itself, and then move forward from there. So I want to say thanks for your time. I know this was probably a little, choppy, but I learned along the way as well. So that's always a plus when you learn something. And if you'd like, I can always come back, if you want to take a look and, try to move around the system yourselves. If you have any questions, I will also include, my contact information because as I said, I learn when you learn. And that way I can, definitely improve on this presentation itself. So.
Well, we certainly do appreciate learning with you this morning, Kim, as we all pulled out our phones and started trying to access this way to save some more money, which is always helpful for us retired educators who don't get much of a COLA anymore. But we will continue to learn in this process, and as we can all see, it is something that is new from NEA where they're trying to look out for us as well. And I'm encouraged to hear people say that they would like to share this information with their members who were not present this morning. So I encourage everyone to share this in your local and to encourage them to join us for our Wednesday workshops. They are held on the second Wednesday of the month. We do try to vary the time a little bit from morning to afternoon to appeal to different audiences. And as always, if there's a topic you'd like to hear about, you can shoot an email to Carol or to me or to Ren, and we'll try to schedule a speaker on that topic. And we thank everybody for attending this morning, and I especially like to thank Kim and Carol for their support in sharing with you today. If there are no further questions.
Hey, Lavita, since we have a couple more minutes, if there are any other questions from members while we have Kim and her expertise, any other questions about any other member benefits, financial services, insurance, travel, anything that maybe Kim could answer, anybody having difficulty with or wanting more information about, we could ask Kim today while we have her.
Okay.
Happy to answer any questions anyone has.
I do encourage everybody to go to the Member Benefits website and just play around and look.
I would agree. I think specifically for this particular program, when we were receiving, the training on it, that's kind of what they said to us too. People are going to have questions, but the easiest way for them to learn is kind of hands-on. And once they get into the site itself, it should become, a bit more intuitive and kind of easy to follow. So it may seem convoluted, as we explain it, but they say that the, program should work as easy as, any other, platform with a step-by-step, easy to follow, guide to make purchases. So, but again, if there are any other questions about any other programs, I am again happy to answer those as well.
I'm not seeing any hands or hearing any questions, so
Okay.
we'll call it a morning, and everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I finished up my coffee, so I'm ready for another cup. Have a great day.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.